Matt Payton with you as we get set for the starting lineups between the Campbellsville Lady Tigers and the Patriots of Cumberlands. Let's take a look at the starting five tonight. We'll go with the Lady Tigers first. They'll be the visitors on the scoreboard for Campbellsville University. Back to the usual suspects. 41 times this group appeared together over the course of last season and early this season until the Pettigo injury. Tonight, Bailey Pettigo, the 5'9" graduate guard from Glasgow, Kentucky, returns to the starting lineup. Lauren Lee, 5'7", a junior guard from Liberty, Kentucky. Maddie Boyle, the reigning conference player of the week. She's 5'6", a senior guard from Milledgeville, Kentucky. Courtney Pritchett, 5'8", a graduate forward from Byrdstown, Tennessee. And rounding out the five for the Lady Tigers is Kit Kat Caitlin Wilkes, 6'2", the graduate forward from Stanford, Kentucky, who needs just 11 points to join the 1,000-point club. Campbellsville coached by Ginger High Colvin, their 17th season, looking for win number 460 here tonight, assisted by former Lady Tiger Miranda Denny as well as Brett Sow. Now for Coach Rick Reeves in his 5th season as head coach, assisted by his daughter Crystal Evans and Jerton Evans. Tonight they will run out Cassie Monday, 5'4", a junior guard from Clark Range, Tennessee. Destiny Hayworth, 5'10", a junior guard from Maryville, Tennessee. Number 20, Lakin Burke, 6'1", a sophomore center from Rose Hill, Virginia. Amara Steele, 5'9", a junior guard from London, Kentucky. And bookending the starting five of Mondays is Kaylee Monday, the twin sister of Cassie, 5'4", a junior guard also from Clark Range, Tennessee. Campbellsville tonight in the road black uniforms. Campbellsville across the chest in maroon with some maroon piping down the shorts, the paw on the right leg. For Cumberlands tonight in the home white uniforms. Patriots across the chest in navy blue numerals and red trim. Campbellsville, on my side of things, you're opposite the broadcast table, so this would be backwards if you're on the opposite side, or if you're trying to follow along through the Cumberland stream. But I'm on the far side of the opposite side of the broadcast table, same side as the scorers table and benches. Campbellsville will go from right to left to right for the Patriots here in the Rollins Center. Wilkes to jump it up with Burke. Ball in the air. We are underway. Burke swats it back to Steele, and Cumberlands will have the first possession of the basketball game. Hayworth in the corner, chased by Pettigo, looking for some help now. And that will be Monday. That's Kaylee. Now Cassie has it. Back to Kaylee on the wing right side. Nowhere to go. Pitches back out. Cassie Monday left side to Hayworth in the middle. Steele just off the elbow. Now wide open. A look here from Cassie Monday is good. 8 feet of space there as they did a nice job getting Campbellsville out of whack defensively. Lauren Lee, the basketball for the Lady Tigers. Lee near the circle at midcourt. Has Pettigo. Couple of dribbles. Bounces. That's Pritchett with a ball fake. Now back out to Pettigo. Campbellsville with 10 to shoot. Pettigo holds. Needs some help. Skips it right side. Boyle, the answer. 3. That is long. And it's going to hit the inline. Out of play it goes. And Maddie Boyle, fresh off that 9 three-point made game against Faulkner, misses her first effort here this evening. Cassie Monday leaves it off with Hayworth here. Back out top. Kaylee Monday wants steal, and that pass deflected as they look for Burke, and Wilkes will pick it up. Campbellsville will come to the front court looking for their first points here tonight. They trail 3-0. Wilkes out front. Now Boyle. Zone look defensively for Cumberlands. Similar, they're trying to run a little twilight here, it looks like. Patented Lady Tiger defense. Lauren Lee wide open right wing. 3. Bang! Lauren Lee and Edward Jones 3 rattles around and down for number 5 in the valedictorian. Has Campbellsville's first points tonight. Monday runs into Lee. That's going to be an offensive foul. Cassie Monday runs over Lee, and fresh off that made 3-pointer. And Edward Jones payout. She comes back down and forces Monday to commit the offensive foul. A turnover on Cumberlands. Campbellsville gets it back. Tied at 3. Over 90 seconds gone by here in the first quarter. Down to the corner is Boyle. Bounces to Pritchett. They wanted Wilkes, not there. Here's Lee. One dribble. Back to Boyle. She'll go to the elbow on the opposite side to Pettigo. Her entry pass looking for Wilkes was deflected and taken away. Turnover on Campbellsville. Cassie Monday bounces. Burt against Pritchett. Shot no good. 3 Lady Tigers in there, able to wrestle it away from Burt. Pettigo leads CU to the front court. Stops. Trailer. Wilkes. Triple. That one is long. And the rebound knocked away from Monday by Pritchett. Boyle to Lee. Corner as Pritchett won't shoot it. Over the top, wanted Wilkes too far on that pass attempt, and Campbellsville gives away their second chance opportunity. Monday in the middle. That is Burke, lunging towards the rim. And the shot no good. Rolled around too strong. Pettigo quickly ahead has Lee. 2.5 minutes gone by. Pritchett can't shoot it. She'll drive. Stop on the end line. Now needs some help. Boyle flashes on the left wing. Straight away, Lee. Back to Boyle. Couple of dribbles. Cut off. Pritchett with 12 to shoot. There's an entry to Wilkes. Now Lee going to drive right side of the lane. Goes past the defense. Shot no good. Wilkes flies in. Rebound. Steps back. Creates a little room and gets 2 on the second chance opportunity to Kit Kat. She needs 9 for 1,000. Campbellsville's first lead today. They have a 5-3 advantage. Over 3 minutes played here in the first quarter. This ball kicked. I thought Campbellsville actually going to come the other way with it. They say it was deflected on the hand here. Boyle off the window. Good. Little hesitation. Lets the defender go by. Campbellsville up by 4 points now. 7-3. A football score here in Williamsburg. Coach Reeves calls out the play. Monday. Left side to Hayworth. She's open. 3 on the way. That is no good. Hit the front right side of the rim. Comes off long to Lee. Lauren Lee straight away to Pritchett. Ball fake. Now left side wide open. Pettigo. 3 on the way. Bang! BP with an Edward Jones payout. 10 straight for the Lady Tigers after the first 3 was knocked down by Monday. Campbellsville with a big answer. Pettigo and Edward Jones make. She made 3 of them down at Montgomery, Alabama at Faulkner University. Shot here, no good. Wilkes fouled on the rebound. That is going to be on Kaylee Monday, I do believe. Steele was also in the area, but they will say that is on Kaylee Monday. First on her. She joins her sister with 1 foul, and this will bring some changes as there's 2 as a team on Cumberlands. Channing Lewis, 5'11", senior forward from Bergen, Kentucky. Actually, I have Lewis listed as a junior. I'll double check that. Also in was Victory Frederick, 6'4", sophomore center from Lagos, Nigeria. Same 5 out there for Campbellsville. Looks as if Steele and Burke exited for Cumberlands. Pritchett into the corner. This is Boyle. 3 on the way. No good. I thought she might get a bounce there. Did not. And Wilkes flying in there trying to grab that loose ball rebound. Runs into Victory Fredericks, and this will be a foul on Kate. So Wilkes picks up her first on the Lady Tigers. Kayla Luby will check in. Wilkes exits. Luby, the 6'2" graduate forward from B, Nebraska. Campbellsville with the 10-3 advantage. Monday out top. This is Cassie Monday to Kaylee Monday for 3, and that will end the 10-0 run for the Lady Tigers. 4.5 minutes played here in Williamsburg. A 10-6 Campbellsville advantage. Lee kicks it into the corner to Boyle. Boyle skips it left side. Pritchett's open. 3 on the way. Bang! Courtney Pritchett, the answer. The Lady Tigers right back up by 7 here. Cassie Monday cut off. 3 made Edward Jones threes here early. Lewis's pass stolen by Pritchett. She'll go long ahead to Boyle. Bounces left side. Lee hesitates. Fredericks got a piece of the basketball and Lauren Lee. It's a play on. Hayworth needs a little help. And finally Cassie Monday. Inside they go. Fredericks back out. Hayworth with the ball fake. She'll take the free throw line jumper on the move, and that is good for Destiny Hayworth, known most for her long-range shooting, averages 12 points a ball game at 45% from 3. Pettigo skips it right wing. Pritchett opposite side 3. That one is long. Rebound is taken in by, Fredericks. But they're going to say it. Fredericks actually lost it. Lewis tried to save it in play, and I think Lewis stepped on the end line. So the possession is going to stay with Campbellsville. This brings us to a media timeout here. 4:35 showing on the clock. 13-8. Campbellsville leads by 5 points. We'll step away, take a short timeout. You're following the Lady Tigers on the Campbellsville University Sports Network.
We are Kentucky Broadcasters, your hometown radio and television stations. We bring you breaking news. We keep you safe. We serve your community in good times and in bad. Your local broadcasters are always there. We are deeply rooted in your small towns and your big cities. We champion a strong sense of civic pride, no matter how we connect. Over the air, online, and on your device. We are Kentucky Broadcasters. There when it matters.
.435 to play in this first quarter. Matt Payton with you in Williamsburg, Kentucky. The Lady Tigers leading by 5 points. Campbellsville will make a couple of changes here. Wilkes have left the game earlier. Now you've got Pettigo and Boyle exiting as well. Pritchett and Lauren Lee remain on the court. They've sent in Elizabeth Bertram, 5'6" junior guard from Glasgow, Kentucky. Also Whitney Hay making an appearance here, 6 foot redshirt sophomore forward from Eastview, Kentucky. Lee throws it into Hay. Quick move. She'll rip through and go up with the short shot off the far side of the paint, and that is good for Whitney Hay. Campbellsville back up by 7. Cassie Monday comes near side to Kaylee Monday. Each of the Monday twins with a foul apiece out there. Run off the spot is Cassie Monday. Jumper on the way. That is too strong, and a slew of bodies go down. Lee and Lewis went down. Ball got batted out to Cumberlands. Here we get a whistle away from the basketball and a shot. Pritchett goes down, and she's a bit slow getting up. They're going to call a foul on Fredericks. They're going to call a grab there on Fredericks on that rebound attempt. So I was kind of waiting, but I assumed that was going to go against the Lady Tigers, so a pleasant surprise to me. Tyra Flowers will check in for Courtney Pritchett, 5'10", the sophomore forward from Winchester, Kentucky, 15-8. Campbellsville leads by 7. 4 minutes, 10 seconds to play in the first quarter. Bertram, Lee, and Hay will work it ahead against some pressure from Cumberlands. Left side, Bertram working against Steele. Gets an entry touch to Luby. She'll quickly go up the left hand off the window. Good for Kayla Luby. 17-8. Campbellsville by 9. That's their largest lead of the day. Previously it was 7. Kaylee Monday to Lewis at the free throw line. Lewis needs somewhere to go. Back. Monday open. Kaylee Monday's 3 is good. Cumberland's shooting it well from deep here to start. I've looked at so many box scores over the last few days. I don't believe they shot it very well against Bryan, but were still able to win the ball game. Here, this ball knocked away and stolen. Lee deflects it, nearly got it back for Campbellsville. But it is a turnover on the Lady Tigers. Steele with it far side, working around Bertram. Now back. She'll go elbow jumper here. Too strong. Rebound batted away. Lewis just pulled Hay to the ground. No call. Bertram needs some help. Leaves it with Lee left wing. Hay at the free throw line. Bounces. Luby quickly. Right hand scoop shot. Good. She'll get the hoop and a helper there for Whitney Hay. 19-11. The Lady Tigers by 8. And here Luby trying to close in on Amara Steele. Nice sportsmanship by the B Nebraska native as she reaches out and offers an apology to Steele for the contact. Luby's first. Second on Campbellsville's club. Pettigo back in. Boyle back in. Lee gets her first breather, and Bertram will check out as well. So Boyle and Pettigo will split the point guard duties, and Whitney Hay also out there can handle the rock in a time of need. Cassie Monday out to Steele. Now a feed for Lewis is knocked away by Flowers. Pettigo brings Campbellsville to the offensive end. Inside looking for Luby. It was knocked away by Lakin Burke. She got just enough on that pass to knock it out of bounds. Campbellsville will maintain the possession here with 2 minutes and 40 seconds to play in the period, leading 19-11. Pettigo looking, has Boyle left side. Working back to the top is Boyle. Wants Flowers, has her off the right wing. And now BP will orchestrate the offense as she motions with the left hand. Pettigo, left wing to Boyle. Flowers holds and kicks. Hay working against Burke behind the back, drives in, gets her in the air, hesitates and gets the finish off glass. That's 2 more for Whitney Hay. She's got 4. 21-11. The Lady Tigers by 10. Cassie Monday drops that one off underneath the Lakin Burke for an easy 2 points for Cumberlands. 21-13. Campbellsville leading. Just about 2 minutes to play in this first quarter. Bailey Pettigo far side of the floor. Boyle works her way to the right. She'll collect it from Pettigo. Now she holds. Elbow is Flowers. Turns around and kicks. That's Hay. Left side. Triple on the way. No good. Rebound knocked away, and it goes off of the foot. That is not the correct call. I don't know how you missed that one. But Burke and Monday were underneath. It clearly hit the foot of somebody in white and went out of bounds. Anyhow, Campbellsville will retreat to the defensive end. Leading by 8. Less than a minute 45 to play in the quarter. Cassie Monday working. Cut off by Pettigo, and now we get a whistle away from the basketball on Lakin Burke. I missed it, but she was down there with Flowers, and all of a sudden the whistle sounded, and Burke threw her hands into the air. 21-13, Campbellsville the advantage, looking to add here. 10 was their largest lead at 21-11. Pettigo nearly has it knocked away, stays with it. Needs some help. Flowers into the corner. Boyle quickly drives. Needs some help down inside. That's Flowers. Now Pettigo. She'll deck it. Floater with the left hand. Won't go. Flowers an offensive rebound. Kicks it out. Boyle works around Kaylee Monday. Elbow jumper on the way. No good. Flowers another offensive rebound, and she lost it out of bounds. Nice hustle by Tyra Flowers. Just went to deck that basketball and try to get into the corner to pitch it back out to someone in a safe place. Lost it out of play, may have even hit her foot. But Tyra Flowers doing a nice job on the offensive glass. Campbellsville leading by 8. Here's Cassie Monday, bounces to Burke, and that ball blocked by Hay, and we're going to get a late whistle. This will go against Whitney Hay. First on her, third on the Lady Tigers as a team. Lakin Burke on the season, 64.5% at the stripe with 62 seconds remaining in the period. First free throw on the way. That is good for Lakin Burke. The Lady Tigers led in scoring at this point by Luby and Hay, both off the bench with 4 points each. Each member of the starting lineup has scored for Campbellsville. One more for Burke. That one is too strong, and Kayla Luby grabs the rebound. Campbellsville leads by 7, less than a minute to play in the first quarter. Pettigo with the Mid-South Conference logo on the far side of the floor. Bounces to Flowers, who spins at the elbow. Back out, Bertram, southpaws triple, in and out. Luby had the rebound. No, excuse me, that's Hay. She grabs the rebound, saves it in play. Bertram bounces to Flowers at the free throw line, needs help. Flowers turns. Bertram was not there. Instead, it was Kaylee Monday, and she'll go in and pitch it up with the right hand. So Campbellsville just in scramble mode a bit there after Hay saved it in bounds. And the Lady Tigers will look for the final shot of this first quarter. Flowers holds, and she's pressured by Steele. We're going to get a hand check here on Amara Steele. And that's actually going to send Flowers to the line, where she has struggled just a bit this season. It should be a two-shot scenario for Flowers. Changes for the Lady Tigers as they'll send most of their starting lineup back out there. Maddie Nally going to enter as well, 6'2" junior forward from Louisville, Kentucky. She will check in. Too many. Campbellsville's got too many. Who's got shooter? So Nally's going to wait. She's got Flowers. 15.7 seconds remaining in the quarter. First free throw for Flowers falls off. One more chance for her. Second free throw on the way. That one is good, and Flowers will exit as Maddie Nally makes her way out onto the court. 6 points the margin. Campbellsville the advantage as Leanna McNulty has checked in, 5'11" junior forward from Honaker, Virginia. She actually started her career at Pikeville. Working is Monday. She goes to McNulty in the corner. Now Kaylee Monday back to Cassie. They close out quickly. Burke in the middle needs help. Throws it to Mark Vernon. He's out of eligibility, and that's the wrong team these days for Coach Vernon. So with 1.4, we'll see if Campbellsville can get a look. And I don't know if the Lady Tigers are going to push it. They'll just accept a 6-point advantage, risk no mistakes, and let the first quarter wind to a close as Lee pitched it into Pritchett. And that's where the buzzer barks. 10 minutes goes on the clock as the second quarter is coming your way in just a moment. Campbellsville with a 6-point advantage, 22-16. You're following the Lady Tigers on the Campbellsville University Sports Network.
It's basketball season, Tiger fans. Stay connected to the ins and outs of CU basketball via our weekly coaches show, Tiger Timeout. Each Wednesday at 6 p.m., head coaches Ginger High Colvin and Brent Vernon sit down with Matt Payton to discuss previous matchups, upcoming games, and more. Find it here on 88.7 The Tiger or on the Campbellsville Tiger YouTube channel, Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Tiger Timeout.
Back inside the Rollins Center in Williamsburg, Kentucky, the University of the Cumberlands hosting the Tigers and Lady Tigers here tonight. The Mid-South Conference openers for both teams. Campbellsville's Lady Tigers lead it here after the conclusion of the first quarter. Campbellsville as a team shooting it in the first quarter, 9 of 19. That's 47.4%. 3 of 9 from three-point range for Campbellsville University, 33%. 1 of 2 for each club at the free throw line. The Patriots 6 of 13 from the floor overall, 46%. 3 of 5 from deep, 60% for Cumberlands. As we get set to begin the second period for the Lady Tigers, it will be Wilkes, Pritchett, Lee, and Boyle, joined by Maddie Nally. So 4/5 of the starting lineup. Nally, the lone non-starter, out on the court for Campbellsville to begin the second quarter. For Coach Reeves, they've sent in Joy Kendrick, 5'10", a sophomore guard from Albany, Georgia. Hayworth back in there. Burke on the floor. Deanna McNulty remains in the game, and Cassie Monday out there. Second quarter underway, and we get a quick stoppage. And they're going to make Joy Kendrick take off the bracelet, or maybe it was a hairband or something on the right, or on one of the wrists she had, I think right wrist. And Campbellsville will try it again here. Boyle going to throw it into the backcourt to Lauren Lee. Nally hits to Pritchett at the elbow. Out, left side, Boyle, triple. That is too strong. Nally, the rebound, put back, good for Maddie Nally. Offensive opportunity, a little second chance bucket for Nally. 24-16. Nally gets a deflection right into the Lady Tiger bench area. That one goes. Looking for Kendrick, and now Victory Fredericks is going to quickly enter for Cumberlands after about 24 seconds played in this second quarter. 8 points the margin. McNulty will throw it in here for the Pats. Needing someone quickly. Fredericks flashes. That's Kendrick, excuse me. Hayworth back out top to Cassie Monday. Waits. That may have been deflected by Lee. That's a walk, and there's the whistle as Kendrick just took off a bit before decking it, and Campbellsville will get it back off the turnover. That is the 8th turnover on Cumberlands, and we've just played 40 seconds or so of the second quarter. Pritchett to Lee on around. They go to Boyle. Boyle has Nally on the end line. Back in the wing, Boyle again. Nally wants an entry. It's not there. Back to Boyle. Here's Lee. That ball is actually kicked, and this will help the Lady Tigers. That'll put a little more time on the shot clock here. So they'll gain 11 seconds. It was down to 9. They'll put 20 on the shot clock with 9:04 to play in the half. Lauren Lee will be the trigger woman for Campbellsville. Looking. Still looking. Bounces to Pritchett. Back out to Lee. Free throw line here. Pritchett gathers. 15 to shoot. They dump it down. Wilkes going to go to work. That ball is rejected by Fredericks. Nice job defensively by Victory Fredericks, listed at 6'4". Boyle going to drive in, leaves it across the lane for Nally. Campbellsville got to throw it up. It's Pritchett. They're going to say that she did not get the shot off. It went through just off the elbow. Looked good to me from here, but it was close. And the official will say that she still had it in the hand when the shot clock expired. Here's a running shot by Cassie Monday. No good. Campbellsville the rebound, and Lauren Lee will sprint ahead. She gets in front of Kendrick, stops, gets Fredericks into the air, and that's going to be a foul on Victory Fredericks. That will be her second. And the first in the period on Cumberlands. So Lauren Lee will go to the free throw line here with 8:26 to play in the second quarter. Lauren Lee, couple of dribbles. Shot on the way. That one is good for Lauren Lee. Campbellsville back up by 9. Their largest lead was 10 at 21-11. Second opportunity here for Lee. That one is good as well. So it is back to a 10-point game. Cumberlands hit the first shot of the ball game. It was a 3-point make. Campbellsville scored 10 straight to go up 10-3. They lead it now 26-16. Hayworth bounces. Kaylee Monday back out. Cassie Monday wide open left side, 3 on the way. That is good. So the Patriots have done a nice job here a couple of times tonight to get Campbellsville just out of sorts defensively, and they've had a few wide open looks. 26-19. Nally, short corner, one dribble, back out Boyle. Boyle on the dribble herself now. Here's Pritchett, left side, 3 on the way. Too strong. Wilkes flies in. Rebound, stick back good for Caitlin Wilkes. Another second chance bucket for CU. 28-19. Hayworth, Cassie Monday inside Fredericks, and she missed the shot. I thought it was going to be an easy 2 for Fredericks, just too strong. Boyle across the lane to Lee. She'll stop and back out. Pritchett holds. Lee again now. Less than 7.5 minutes to play in the half. Boyle inside Pritchett. She'll face up and bounce across the paint. That is Wilkes. She has got 2 more. She'll get the bucket, and the bounce belongs to Courtney Pritchett. 30-19. Largest lead of the day for CU is 11. Wilkes with 6 points, I believe, in the ball game. Needed 11 entering play. This ball's going to be knocked away by Nally. Unfortunately, it bounced over to Fredericks. Driving in is Hayworth. She needs help. Back out to Monday. That's Cassie Monday for 3. That is short. Rebound to Pritchett. And that is going to be 3 on Fredericks. And that's a big one, as the 6'4" center from Nigeria can present a lot of problems in the paint defensively for Coach Reeves. And now her first half may be over with. 6:48 remaining in the second quarter. Campbellsville leads by 11, their largest. They can extend here with a bucket. Boyle to Lee between the circles. Lee to Boyle. Here's the entry. Wilkes goes to work against Lewis, and Lewis got a piece of that one, so Wilkes unable to get that one up on the rim. Nice defense by Channing Lewis. The other way comes Cumberlands. Cassie Monday out front here, gets it from her sister. 3 on the way, around and out, no good. Wilkes had the board, and it gets knocked away by Lewis and Kaylee Monday. It goes out of bounds, so Campbellsville will come back to the offensive end. Kayla Luby will check in for Caitlin Wilkes. (30-19), Campbellsville the advantage. Cumberlands has posted just 3 points in this second quarter. In the corner, Nally. And this ball knocked away. She wanted Pritchett. A turnover on CU. Cassie Monday working against Lee. That is excellent defense by Lauren Lee. Forced the miss, and then we get steps. What a job by Lauren Lee. Transition opportunity for Cumberlands. Did a nice job just to stay off the ball handler. Made it a difficult effort, and the shot was missed. Changes here for CU. Whitney Hay back in. Elizabeth Bertram and Tyra Flowers will enter. Nally, Boyle, and Pritchett will exit. Lee also exits. So you've got Pettigo, Bertram, Luby, Flowers, and Hay to set the 5 for CU. 30-19. Pettigo brings it up. Kaylee Monday pesters her. Now they go into the corner to Hay. Couple of dribbles, works inside a bit. Down the inline and back out to Bertram. Bertram threads the needle to Luby. Kayla Luby almost got that shot to go in between Burke and Lewis. The foul will go against Lewis, I believe. Waiting on the... Yep. That is on Lewis. 3 on Cumberlands. And Luby goes to the line at 61% on the season. Hits the first free throw. 5:41 to play in the half. Lady Tigers lead by a dozen. How about a baker's dozen? Thank you, Kayla Luby. It is 13 points. 32-19. Cassie Monday to steal. She'll ball fake at Pettigo. Now work back out. Cassie Monday decks it, drives in. She's bumped and fouled. Knocked to the ground here. Flowers and Hay in the area. The foul will go actually against Bertram. I guess she came across as well. That is the first on Burt and the first on the Lady Tigers. .5:29 to play. First half. Steele catches. On the dribble, working against Pettigo. To the middle, behind the back, lost the handle. Cassie Monday spins, throws up a shot inside. Nice job by Cassie Monday, working on the dribble. Pettigo. Near side corner, bounces to Luby. Didn't catch it initially, gets it back out to Hay, and Hay quickly underneath the Flowers, who missed one inside. Tyra Flowers rushed that just a bit. Midway through the second quarter now. Amira Steele has it for Cumberlands. Campbellsville leads by 11. Inside, this pass will be deflected. Hay came across, knocked it away from Lewis, but it went right to Lakin Burke, who laid it in. Tough break on the Lady Tigers. That's one where the defensive back comes across and makes a good play on the basketball, in that case, that scenario would be the football, and another receiver catches it. Would be about the equivalent here. Bertram drives down the inline. Ball knocked out of bounds by Steele, who came across to help. Third block of the half for Cumberlands, but the possession will remain with Campbellsville. 4:28 to play in the first half. Campbellsville leads 32-23. A short timeout here. We'll be right back. You're following the Lady Tigers on the Campbellsville University Sports Network.
At Campbellsville University, we're more than a school.
We're more than our 80 major and postgraduate programs.
We're more than our 32 sponsored collegiate sports teams.
We're more than a student body with over 20,000 members.
We're more than our 9 locations spanning from Kentucky to California.
We're even more than our 117 years of academic excellence.
At Campbellsville University, we're more than a school. We are the generation that will build the future.
.428 remaining in the first half. Matt Payton with you in Williamsburg. The Lady Tigers lead it 32-23 over Cumberlands. Campbellsville, number 3 in the nation. The Patriots, last poll, were 15th, and they are likely to drop. A win tonight, however, would be huge for them in terms of maybe keeping some of their credibility. I don't know if that's the right word, but in the national rankings, when you lose 4 out of 6, that's definitely going to hurt you. They played some quality teams, nothing to hang your head about when you lose to the Marion. Reinhardt, I believe, still undefeated. Bryan on the road, which a loss they avenged. So a win here tonight, though, would certainly kind of help balance things a little bit for Cumberlands. And that is the quickest 5-second call ever. Turnover on the Lady Tigers. That seemed to be about 3 seconds, really. I don't know that any Lady Tiger made a second move to try to get free before the whistle sounded. Campbellsville with 8 turnovers, 9 on Cumberlands. Burke underneath, nearly stepped on the inline. Luby tapped that pass as she was looking for Monday. Kaylee Monday out in the corner. 4:19 to play. Cassie Monday will trigger it. Pitches it into Steele. Hands it back to Lewis. Lewis working against Flowers. Stops, gets Flowers into the air. Shot won't go. Channing Lewis will go to the free throw line, however. It's 79% on the year. That foul on Tyra Flowers is her first. Second on Campbellsville as a team. Lewis' free throw here is good. Campbellsville, you've got Bertram, Hay, Flowers, Luby, and Pettigo. One more for Lewis. That one is going to be hard, and it hit the back of the iron multiple times. Lewis got in there and back tapped it out, but Flowers ran it down. Lewis kind of jumped in there and just swatted it back towards midcourt. Flowers able to get there. Hay cut off, nearly losing the handle, and does, as she was trying to come back out into the wing, maybe to Pettigo, or Bertram just lost the handle. Turnover on CU. 32-24 the count, an 8-point Campbellsville advantage, and changes coming for Coach Ginger High Colvin at the next stoppage. Cassie Monday has steal, dribbles back out front. Kaylee Monday, steal again, backs up. Now they'll go left side. Cassie Monday looking for Lewis. She'll go across the lane to Burke, and Burke gets 2 points. That's a nice job by Channing Lewis to recognize that the two defenders had turned their attention to her, and a quick touch pass across the lane to Burke. Makes it a 6-point contest. Campbellsville led by 13 a moment ago, so 7 straight for the Patriots. Here, Hay inside, throws one out, no good. Flowers tapped it, kept it alive. Hay gets the defender in the air, put back good for Whitney Hay. Nice job. Patient offense for CU on the second chance opportunity down in the paint. Cassie Monday out to steal, ran off the spot. Now Lewis out top. She can't shoot it. Kaylee Monday will. 3 on the way. Good for Kaylee Monday. And the Patriots hang tough here. It is a 5-point game with less than 3 minutes to play in the half. Pettigo near side, down the lane, over the top. Has Luby. Quick shot. Good. She gets the finish. Bailey Pettigo the find. 36-29. Cassie Monday working against Bertram. Across the lane. Burke shot blocked and grabbed out of the sky by Kayla Luby. Here comes CU. Pettigo left side. On the wing. Back out. Trailer. Luby. Triple on the way. That is off to the left. And the rebound taken in by Channing Lewis. Luby 1 of 1 in her career from deep. She'll have to settle for a 50% rate at the moment. And a 3-pointer on the other end here by Cassie Monday. So the Monday Twins have come to play here this evening. They shot it well from deep. Cassie Monday has made 3. Actually, she's made 2. Kaylee Monday has made 4. Kaylee has 14 points already. 2 minutes to play in the half. Campbellsville by 4 points. Pettigo working. Cut off there by Kaylee Monday. Flowers hits in the middle. That is Hay, and a quick pass inside. The deuce for Kayla Luby, and another dime for Whitney Hay. 38-32. Pettigo forces Cassie Monday back to the middle. Nice bounce pass to Burke. Reverse won't go. Ball gets knocked out of bounds, and I thought his last touch by Cumberlands, but the officials point in the direction of the Patriots, and they'll keep the possession with 1:37 on the clock. 38-32. Hay, Flowers, Pettigo, and Luby exit. Pritchett, Boyle, Lee, and Nally return. So I think all 5 came out right there. Bertram was the 5th member, so 5 on, 5 off for CU. Back to play here. First time we've seen Kadley Potter tonight, 6'1" sophomore center from Barboursville, West Virginia. They looked for McNulty, and that ball was deflected by Pritchett. It hit the bottom of the rim and came down into the arms of Pritchett. She wants Boyle right wing open, won't shoot it. Back to Pritchett straight away. 1:20 to play in the half. Nally to Pritchett. Back to Nally. Entry for Wilkes. Some contact. Wilkes goes up with the right hand. Can't kill it off the back of the iron, but Maddie Nally there for an offensive rebound. Boyle knifes her way in. Dumps one down to her high school teammate Wilkes, and Caitlin Wilkes now maybe a bucket away from 1,000 as she's got 8 points in the ball game. Maddie Boyle with a nice helper there. 40-32. Campbellsville trying to extend this lead a bit more before the half. Cassie Monday loses her footing. Caitlin Wilkes grabs it. Has Lee. 45 seconds remaining in the period. Lee, free throw line, kicks, shooter, Pritchett, 3. Bang! Courtney swish it with an Edward Jones 3. 43-32, and this may work as a 2-for-1 for CU. There's about a 5-second or so, maybe 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Campbellsville leads by 11 once again. Kaylee Monday Cassie Monday inside, deflected, stolen. Wilkes tapped it. Lee grabs it. 14. Boyle long ahead. She's got it right. Block, and Monday off the window. Good. Back to a baker's dozen. 7 seconds. Cassie Monday crosses the timeline. 4 seconds. Kaylee Monday run off the spot. 3 from the left wing. No good in the first half. Will come to a close with the Lady Tigers leading by 13 points. 45-32 your score. You're following the Lady Tigers. It's halftime on the Campbellsville University Sports Network.
At Campbellsville University, we're more than a school.
We're more than our 80 major and postgraduate programs.
We're more than our 32 sponsored collegiate sports teams.
We're more than a student body with over 20,000 members.
We're more than our 9 locations spanning from Kentucky to California.
We're even more than our 117 years of academic excellence.
At Campbellsville University, we're more than a school. We are the generation that will build the future.
All right, folks, let's get started. Parents, thanks for coming. As many of you know, I'm Coach Mather. Tonight I want to talk about the season, of which I only have one expectation, that everybody gets stronger. When I say get stronger, I'm not referring solely to physical strength. Sure, we'll be in the weight room, we'll be running stairs, but we're also going to focus on developing mental toughness and grit, because those are the characteristics that allow us to achieve greatness both on and off the court. So how do we develop those things? By getting comfortable with a challenge, by cultivating the confidence necessary to overcome adversity in all forms. That's why I coach. That's my purpose. Every member of this team can lean on me, and I'll teach them how they can lean on themselves and each other.
Brought to you by the Kentucky High School Athletic Association and the Kentucky Athletic Administrators Association.
Champions of Character connects communities and the NAIA championships across the United States. All 26-plus NAIA championship student athletes participate in a Teaming Up for Character activity. These activities are geared toward local communities' youth in schools and community centers. They are an integral part of every NAIA championship annually, impacting more than 25,000 individuals. For more information on character-driven collegiate athletics, head to naia.org/character.
Halftime in Williamsburg. The Lady Tigers lead Cumberlands at the mid-game break by a score of 45-32. Cumberlands came back and made that, 6 points to maybe even got it to 4. Campbellsville closes on a big run. And 13, their largest lead about midway through the second quarter. Cumberlands made their run to get close, and the Lady Tigers sprinted towards the finish line there. They outdo the Patriots by 6 points in the first quarter, 7 more in the second quarter, as we take a look at some of the numbers from the first half. And don't have the stat sheet, so this will be a bit interesting trying to fight through some of the team totals here, but we'll make it work. Campbellsville 17 of 36 from the field. That is 47%. Cumberland's 46% overall shooting. They were 12 of 26. The Lady Tigers 4 of 13 from deep, 31%, 5 of 6 at the charity stripe, 83.3%. For Cumberland, 6 of 10 from deep. That is, of course, 60%. 2 of 4 from long range, 2 of 4 from the free throw line, 50% there. As I don't have the typical stat sheet, so it throws me out of sync, so let me give you some other numbers while I'm looking at them. Total rebounds, 20 rebounds in total for the Lady Tigers. Just 7 rebounds for Cumberlands in the first half. CU with 10 offensive rebounds, just 2 offensive boards for Cumberlands. As I look at some of the enhanced scoring quickly and go ahead and give you a few of those, I want to look at the second chance points, 10-0 in favor of Campbellsville. So 10 offensive rebounds, 10-0 in second chance points. Turnovers, 11 for Cumberland's, 9 for Campbellsville. We'll turn that into points off turnovers. 14 for the Lady Tigers, just 6 for Cumberland's off turnovers. So now let's look at some of the individual scoring here. Campbellsville led in the first half by Kayla Luby. Luby finishing with 10 points on 4 of 5 shooting. She had 2 rebounds in the first 20 minutes of play. The Lady Tigers got 8 from Caitlin Wilkes. Wilkes with 4 rebounds in the first half. And now just 3 points from 1,000 in her career is Caitlin Wilkes. The Lady Tigers get 6 apiece from Courtney Pritchett and Whitney Hay. Pritchett 2 of 4 shooting, had a couple of assists and a couple of steals. Whitney Hay, they've got Hay credited with 1 assist. I don't know that is accurate. It feels like Hay I think she had 1 to Luby and 1 to Flowers maybe. Flowers only had the 1 point, so that's not correct. Anyway, Hay with a nice first half, however, for the Lady Tigers, no matter how you look at it. Campbellsville gets 5 points from Lauren Lee. Lee with a couple of rebounds, and she was actually without an assist. 3 points for Bailey Pettigo. B hit an Edward Jones 3. 2 rebounds for her, 2 steals and an assist. 2 points for Maddie Boyle. She had 3 helpers in the first half. 2 for Maddie Nally with 4 Maddie Nally rebounds, 2 of them on the offensive end. 1 point for Tyra Flowers. Elizabeth Bertram, the only Lady Tiger to see time and fail to score through 20 minutes of action. For Cumberlands in the first half, they were led by Kaylee Monday. She's got a game-high 14 points. She was 4 of 5 from 3, 5 of 6 overall shooting. 8 points for Cassie Monday. Cassie finishing with 3 assists. She made a couple of 3-point field goals. 7 for Lakin Burke, 3 of 7 shooting. 2 points for Destiny Hayworth. And 1 point for Channing Lewis in the first half of play. Again, a few more of the team stats here in terms of total assists, 9 each way. Campbellsville credited with 6 steals, 5 of them for Cumberlands. The Lady Tigers, how about this? Bench points 19-1 in favor of Campbellsville University. And points in the paint 24-10 in favor of CU. Cumberlands did block 4 shots in the first half, just 1 for the Lady Tigers. And that is pretty much where we stand at halftime here in terms of fouls. Campbellsville, nobody has more than 1. For Cumberlands, the only player with more than 1 is Victory Fredericks. And the 6'4" Nigerian has 3 personal fouls. So that is something to monitor as we move throughout the basketball game. We've still got about 8 minutes or so left in our halftime session, so we'll step away, take our extended break here. We'll come back and continue halftime coverage shortly. You're following the Lady Tigers on the Campbellsville University Sports Network.
At Campbellsville University, we're more than a school.
We're more than our 80 major and postgraduate programs.
We're more than our 32 sponsored collegiate sports teams.
We're more than a student body with over 20,000 members.
We're more than our 9 locations spanning from Kentucky to California.
We're even more than our 117 years of academic excellence.
At Campbellsville University, we're more than a school. We are the generation that will build the future.
Why are interscholastic sports called the last classroom of the day? Because they teach students important life lessons like teamwork, accountability, and perseverance. School sports are so much more than a game. They're about developing the whole person. That's why they're an essential part of every student's education.
Encourage your student to participate in the last classroom of the day. Interscholastic Sports in Kentucky. Brought to you by the Kentucky High School Athletic Association and the Kentucky Athletic Administrators Association.
It's basketball season, Tiger fans. Stay connected to the ins and outs of CU basketball via our weekly coaches show, Tiger Timeout. Each Wednesday at 6 p.m., head coaches Ginger High Colvin and Brent Vernon sit down with Matt Payton to discuss previous matchups, upcoming games, and more. Find it here on 88.7 The Tiger or on the Campbellsville Tiger YouTube channel, Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Tiger Timeout.
This is Franklin Graham, and I've got an idea for Christmas, and that is to fill a shoebox for a child somewhere in the third world. These children live in poverty, and what I'm asking you to do is just take a shoebox and fill it with items for a child. Put toys, school supplies, and then we give these boxes out, and we do this in Jesus' name. And put your picture in there. Put your address in there. Maybe the kids can write you back, but we need you to be a part of it. God bless you. Thank you so very much.
Visit SamaritansPurse.org/OCC to get involved.
Have you noticed bad behavior has become normalized at interscholastic athletic events? Some fans seem angry. They lack civility toward one another. Some even get aggressive and unruly. Time out! What is going on? This has to stop. Let's not forget, school sports aren't just about winning. And they're definitely not an excuse to take your frustrations out on the official or the opponent. They're about teaching lessons like perseverance, respect, and empathy, so students can learn and grow as people, not just as players. We all have a role to play in setting a good example for our students and teaching them these important values. So fans, it's time to step up your game and behave positively at interscholastic athletic events in Kentucky.
Brought to you by the Kentucky High School Athletic Association and the Kentucky Athletic Administrators Association.
Champions of Character connects communities and the NAIA championships across the United States. All 26-plus NAIA championship student athletes participate in a Teaming Up for Character activity. These activities are geared toward local communities' youth in schools and community centers. They are an integral part of every NAIA championship annually, impacting more than 25,000 individuals. For more information on character-driven collegiate athletics, head to naia.org/character.
What's the biggest myth about interscholastic performing arts? That you have to be the most talented or experienced to participate. The truth is, anyone can be a part of their school's performing arts. There are countless opportunities for students to participate, from theater, choir, and band to speech and debate. The bottom line, if you want to perform, there's a place for you.
Brought to you by the Kentucky High School Athletic Association, the Kentucky Athletic Administrators Association, and the Kentucky Music Educators Association.
Pursue a diverse and rewarding career through Campbellsville University's School of Mass Communication. Offering courses in film, journalism, broadcasting, and public relations, CU's Mass Communication program provides a diverse and unique experience for each student. At Campbellsville University's dedicated Mass Communication Center, produce, record, and edit programs for radio and TV. With state-of-the-art technology, equipment, and multiple studios, CU's new facility provides a professional environment for students to grow their knowledge with hands-on experience. In front of or behind the camera, our expanded course options will help you find your calling at Campbellsville University's School of Mass Communication. For more information, contact us at 270-789-5210 or visit us online at campbellsville.edu. Press play on your career with a mass communication degree at Campbellsville University.
Welcome back inside the Owain Rollins Center. Matt Payton with you as we get set for second half play to begin shortly. Campbellsville's Lady Tigers lead by 13 points over the 15th ranked Cumberlands Patriots. Campbellsville back on the road Saturday. They'll head to Lebanon, Tennessee to battle the the Phoenix of Cumberland University. Tonight in Mid-South Conference play, Lindsey Wilson is at Georgetown. Cumberland at Freed-Hardeman. And, of course, Campbellsville at Cumberlands. The Mid-South Conference slate has shrank so much with the exits and different things in league play. So you lost a handful of teams a year ago, and tonight a team like Bethel, they're just kind of sitting idly by and waiting for their league schedule to begin. Georgetown up by 5 over Lindsey Wilson at halftime. That's at the Davis Reed Alumni Gymnasium in Georgetown, so that's one we'll monitor. The Cumberland University Freed-Hardeman game yet to tip off. That's, of course, in the Central Time Zone, so we'll have to wait a bit on that one. The Lady Tigers will tip off at 2 Eastern on Saturday as, of course, Lebanon, Tennessee in the Central Time Zone as well. And then Campbellsville's men's and women's teams back to the Powell Center. A week from tonight, they'll be playing host to the aforementioned Bethel University Wildcats. The Lady Tigers starting at 5:30. The Tigers will follow at 7:30. And here tonight, Campbellsville University's men's team, they'll look to pull off an upset over Cumberland University as they will do battle at the conclusion of our women's game here. The Patriots ranked 12th on the men's side, so Coach Brent Vernon and company with their eyes on an upset here this evening over the Patriots. And the Tigers won here in their last matchup in Williamsburg at Randy Vernon Court. That was a Mid-South Conference opening round tournament game last year. At the end of the year, Campbellsville knocked off the Patriots, pulled off the upset to move on to Bowling Green. So hopefully Coach Brent Vernon and company can do that again this season, or at least in the trip here tonight, as we wait for the clock to wind down. About 40 seconds or so remaining in the halftime period. Campbellsville will hit the floor with their starting five. What do you want me to do with that? Zach Clements offers me the SD card as he's shooting some highlights tonight. He and Brett Pierce on hand out of the Sports Information Department. Campbellsville again going with the starting five to begin the second half. That's Lee, Boyle, Pettigo, Pritchett, and Wilkes. And we'll see what Coach Rick Reeves counters with here. Looks like at least one change for the Patriots, two changes. Leanna McNulty didn't play all that much in the first half. Going to begin the second period. She played just 5 minutes in the first half, so he does not go with Lakin Burt, and he does not go with Amara Steele, as Channing Lewis is in the lineup. So you've got Hayworth, the Monday twins, Lewis, and McNulty out there. Cumberland's basketball to start this third quarter. They are now going right to left. It'll be left to right for the Lady Tigers. Hayworth, the basketball out front. Kaylee Monday, left side, Hayworth. Back to Kaylee Monday. Now into the short corner. That is McNulty. Makes a nice move, but missed the shot. Wilkes tried to tap it out, but it hit McNulty, and Cumberland's picks it up. Lewis out. Cassie Monday splits defenders, throws up a floater over the top of Pritchett that is good, and it's an 11-point game once again. 45-34 the count. Lauren Lee ahead. Has Pritchett. Had to go on around now to Boyle. Flashing there. Lee in the middle. Hesitates. Two defenders fly by. Lauren Lee gets the hoop, and Maddie Boyle, another helper. Cassie Monday quickly to Hayworth. Back to Cassie Monday. Kaylee Monday's had the hot hand today. Left side, Cassie Monday steps through, some contact with Pritchett. Gets it across the lane to Lewis, who throws it up for two. 47-36. Pettigo sprints ahead. Now backs away. On around they come. Boyle holds. Pritchett off the Wilkes screen. One dribble, wanted a cutting Wilkes. It wasn't there. 12 to shoot. Wilkes out. Pritchett long two. No, that's a three. Bang! Courtney Pritchett with another Edward Jones three. Her third of the day. 50-36, the largest lead of the evening for Campbellsville University. 14-point margin. Hayworth on the right wing. One dribble, needs help. Kaylee Monday at the elbow. Spins. She needs help. Throws one into the cheerleader section for Cumberland. She wanted McNulty, and that was that moment. You play the game long enough as a post, you're pushing in, and then maybe you give up that to come back out and help the ball handler, and she threw it in, but McNulty was working the opposite direction at that moment. Turnover on Cumberland's, gives it back to Campbellsville. Boyle holds on the right side. Pritchett sets the screen. They bounce to Lee, back to Boyle. Lewis there. Lee, right wing, she's open, three on the way. That is short, and the rebound will come off hard to Cassie Monday. Monday finds herself between Boyle and Pettigo, and here a late whistle will go against Bailey Pettigo, as they say she gets a hand on Cassie Monday. First on Bailey. First on the Lady Tigers in the third quarter with 7:44 to play in it. 50-36, Campbellsville the lead. Matt Payton with you here this evening. Cassie Monday pressured a bit. Hayworth nowhere to go with it. Back to Monday. Lewis feeds it inside, and McNulty couldn't handle the pass. That is an unforced error on Leanna McNulty, maybe trying too quickly to make her move. And that will give it back to the Lady Tigers here. Inside, that is Lee to Wilkes, up off the window for two, and Caitlin Wilkes' next point will make her the 40th member of the 1,000-point club. Out. Taken away, that was Boyle, knifed in front of Hayworth. Here, long ahead, Pritchett has Lee, goes up, shot no good. A little too strong, and Lewis on the dribble, trying to bring it up the court. Pettigo and Lee there. Lewis needs help. Finally gets it to Kaylee Monday. Spins away from Boyle. Kicks it out. Open shooter here is Hayworth. That's a nice job offensively by Cumberlands. Lewis stayed patient, didn't panic throughout the pressure. And a three on the other end. Here, Lee working inside. Shot up, won't go, but Lauren Lee will take a trip to the free throw line. Foul will go against Hayworth. First on Hayworth. That is the first in the period on Cumberlands. So that three by Hayworth gets it back to a 13-point margin. Largest lead for Campbellsville was 16 a moment ago at 52-36. Lee with free throw here. One more coming for Lauren Lee. That was good. It's a 15-point game, 54-39. Lewis catches. Nowhere to go with it. Finally, Hayworth will clear. That's a Hayworth from Kaylee Monday. Inside, they want Lewis. They've got her. Lewis on the drive and cut off there between two Lady Tigers. Finally, the ball out to Kaylee Monday for three, and that is good. Cumberland's, the three ball has kept them in this basketball game. They've gotten very little done down inside. That's the difference. Lee out to Pritchett. She'll drive in. Pettigo back. Pritchett left side, can't shoot it. She'll work in. Nowhere to go here. Lee again, 14 to shoot. Lee stops, out. Pritchett holds, waits. Free throw line jumper for Courtney Pritchett is good. Just inside the free throw stripe. Courtney Pritchett hits the mid-range jumper. 56-42 the count. 5 minutes and 45 seconds. Boyle nearly took it away from Kaylee Monday. Somehow Monday got it back, and here we get a whistle on Maddie Boyle. Quick hands for Boyle, nearly forced the turnover, but Boyle couldn't quite hold on, and that'll be the second foul on the Lady Tigers as a team as Boyle picks up her first. 5:42 to play. Third quarter. Cassie Monday, the basketball. Kaylee Monday now. She'll drive in, kick out. That is Cassie Monday. Ball fake, leaves it in the middle to Burke, and she throws it across the lane to Lewis. Lewis cut opposite side. At the time, Burke threw the pass. So a couple of unforced errors, a few of them miscommunication for Cumberlands. They lead to more turnovers. 56-42, 5:20 to go, third period. Boyle in the corner. Pritchett out front, three. That is strong. Lee batted it and gets it back. Lee goes in, right hand off the window. Good. Second chance opportunity for CU. It's back to a 16-point game, matches their largest lead. Cassie Monday on the dribble. Bounces to Hayworth. She surveys, and now Boyle and Wilkes there. Wilkes ties it up and takes it away. Kit Kat with a steal. Pettigo, far side wing, runs into Lewis, and Lewis can be called for the foul here. She got a hand on Bailey Pettigo. That's going to be two on Channing Lewis. Two on Cumberlands as a team as Campbellsville makes changes. Yeah, this will actually bring us to a media stoppage prior to these free throws coming for Bailey Pettigo. We'll step away and take a timeout here. 58-42 your score. 4:37 to play in the third quarter. You're following the Lady Tigers. They lead it on the Campbellsville University Sports Network.
At Campbellsville University, we're more than a school.
We're more than our 80 major and postgraduate programs.
We're more than our 32 sponsored collegiate sports teams.
We're more than a student body with over 20,000 members.
We're more than our 9 locations spanning from Kentucky to California.
We're even more than our 117 years of academic excellence.
At Campbellsville University, we're more than a school. We are the generation that will build the future.
.437 remaining in the third quarter. Matt Payton with you at the O. Wayne Rollins Center in Williamsburg, Kentucky. Randy Vernon Court, host site for this Mid-South Conference matchup. Campbellsville looking for win number 14 on the year. They'll have to hold on over this last 14 minutes or so, playing with a 16-point advantage, 58-42. This is the nation's number 2 and number 4 scoring offenses entering play here tonight. The Lady Tigers averaging 94.9 points per basketball game. Cumberland's at 89.5. So two high-scoring basketball teams. Campbellsville has done a nice job on Cumberland's everywhere but the three-point line. The Patriots, to their credit, have hit enough of those three-point shots to stay close. Monday and Cassie Monday, and Hayworth have combined to hit 8 threes as this free throw for Pedigo rolls around and pops off. One more for BP, and that one is good, so she gets 1 of 2. Cumberland's 8 of 13 from deep, which would make them 8 of 19 from inside the three-point arc. Campbellsville leading by 17. It's their largest lead of the day here. Campbellsville with some changes, actually 5 on 5 off. That starting group has exited. And here's a jumper from Kaylee Monday. She knew that was off the mark as soon as she let it go. She gets knocked to the ground on the rebound as she and Flowers were battling for the ball as it goes out of play. The officials point to Cumberland's as they'll maintain the possession. Bertram will check out here. Bertram checking out. Lee re-enters. Hay, Flowers, Nally, and Luby out there. So a lot of length on the court at the moment for CU. Frederick will drive in. That is Kendrick. Lewis grabs it after Campbellsville blocked that shot. Here's a 3 from Kaylee Monday. Shot no good. Lewis another rebound. So Cumberland's finally getting some stuff done on the offensive glass. Hay nearly a takeaway. Cassie Monday out to Kaylee Monday. Back to Cassie in the corner. She'll drive in line. Up, somehow she got that up before Maddie Nally could swat it away. Nice play by Cassie Monday to keep Campbellsville from a blocked shot. Nally was right there in pretty good position. Cracked the offense for Monday, the junior. 2-time Mid-South Conference first team member. Freshman of the year a couple of seasons ago was Cassie Monday. Hay to Flowers. She'll face up. Now going to the corner. That is Nally, and she throws it away. She wanted Hay. Monday read that pass. She'll go long to Kaylee. Kaylee Monday's shot up is good. So Campbellsville led by 17 briefly. It's back to a 13-point game here. A couple of made buckets by the Monday twins. Nally out to Lee. Ball deflected by Kaylee Monday, and another turnover on CU. Cassie Monday's shot no good. Ball knocked away. We get a whistle here, and it's going to go against Kaylee Monday, I do believe. That's a tough call, tough break on Cumberland's. Or did it? Well, take that back. Hang on. Oh, they called it on Flowers. Okay. So my apologies. Flowers assessed the personal, her second. 3 on the Lady Tigers as a team with just over 3 minutes to play in the quarter. Bertram runs into Channing Lewis here. We're going to have an offensive foul called against Elizabeth Bertram. Lewis set that screen. That's 2 on Bert, 4 on Campbellsville as a club with 3:05 to play in the quarter. 59-46. Campbellsville leads by 13 once again. Cassie Monday to trigger it in. Looking. Has Lewis, and she has to retreat there. Oh, my goodness. They're going to call another foul quickly on Campbellsville. That's going to be on Luby. So 2 on Kayla Luby. And that's going to send Channing Lewis to the free throw line here. Cumberland's has shot just 4 free throws this evening. They'll get a pair. I believe Lewis hit both of her tries earlier. 78% on the season entering play. Actually, she missed one earlier, so she's 2 of 3 now. And that one is strong as well, so she gets just 1 of 2. Pritchett has to wrestle that away from Lakin Burke, who knocked it away on the rebound. Campbellsville back to the other end, leading by a dozen. Hay on the right wing, defended by Lewis. Back out to Lee, who quickly tries to throw it to Bertram, who never could quite get control of it. Lee goes down, and shot up is good for Kaylee Monday. Cassie Monday found her. Lee quickly to the other end, and that shot knocked out of bounds as Lewis got a big out, and they're going to get a taunting foul on Channing Lewis as she looked right at Lauren Lee and clapped. And I thought it was close to a foul anyway. Lewis hit the back. The block up top, unquestionably clean. It was after the arm was coming down. She got a big piece of the back of the head of Lauren Lee that was a play on. But then she clapped and squalled, let out a big scream. And the official deemed that was in the direction of Lauren Lee, and it'll lead to free throws for Courtney Pritchett. So for Lewis, that'll be her third. Pritchett free throw here. That is good. So Campbellsville pushes it back to 11 points and a chance with the basketball after one more Courtney Pritchett free throw here. And that free throw good as well for Courtney Pritchett. About 90% on the year at the line is Swiss. So Campbellsville now will have the basketball as Whitney Hay will pitch it in to Lauren Lee. You've got Hay, Lee, Pritchett, Boyle, and Luby out there. Boyle will come collect in the front court and hand it back to Lauren Lee to run the offense. 61-49. Luby hands it to Lee. Boyle can't shoot it. Back to Lee. Pritchett faces up, working against Burke. Now backs away. Hay wants Luby. Pass inside. Luby has the help defender knock it free. Kaylee Monday got a hand on it. Back the other way comes Cumberland. She'll go left side to Cassie Monday. Open three is good, and Cumberland's working their way back into it here, and the crowd getting involved a bit for really the first time today. Pritchett to Boyle. Now Hay holds. Goes back out top to Lee. 15 to shoot. About 100 seconds or so to play in this third quarter. Lee won't shoot it. Goes to Boyle. Boyle working against Burke. 7 to shoot. Pritchett open. 3 in and out. Hay the rebound. She may have been fouled. No call. She'll gather and go up. Shot no good. Luby keeps it alive. Luby needs help. Timeout. Coach Ginger High Colvin wants one, and Luby had worked herself free right about the time that the whistle sounded. Luby had kind of worked her way and spun around. It was going to be 2 for Luby, but all I could see, and I think the same thing Coach Ginger High Colvin could see, was 3 white jerseys boarded up around Kayla Luby. So instead of letting that play out and seeing what happened, Campbellsville took the timeout. Coach Rick Reeves is hot, and I think he just got a warning. The official came over and pretty sure he said warning, and he pointed the direction of the Patriots bench as his assistant, Jerton Evans, came over and kind of walked him back the other way to make sure he did not pick up a potential technical foul. This is a full stoppage here off the Campbellsville timeout. They say that this became a media. So with 1:24 to play in the third quarter, Campbellsville will huddle up around Coach Ginger High Colvin and work up a play. Cumberland's a team that throughout the years, over the last few years, they've lived by the 3 and kind of died by the 3. Here tonight, the 3 has been there. They've not gotten a ton done outside of that, and it'll be interesting to see how things shake out over the remaining 11 minutes and 24 seconds of this basketball game. If Cumberlands can continue to shoot it as well as they have, they've got a chance. The Monday twins with 19 and 17 respectively. Cassie with 17, Kaylee with 19. Entering play, they each average about 11 points a game. It's been a quiet night from Amara Steele. In fact, I'm not sure we've seen her in the second half. Steele averages about 11 points a game as well. And here we go. 17 on the shot clock. Campbellsville to work offensively. They lob it in. Boyle in the corner. Didn't catch it clean. I think that play may have been for Boyle to get that quick release 3 out of the corner. Pedigo working. Starting 5 out there for CU. Boyle needs help. Bounces. Pritchett working. Step back off the screen. 2 on the way. Short. Rebound to Burke. Cumberlands comes up with a stop. Single digits here. We'll see if the Patriots are able to creep closer. Campbellsville would love a stop and a bucket here to close out this period. Burke can't handle the pass cleanly. Tries to throw it back out. Finally gets it to Lewis. She stops. Here is Kendrick. Baseline jumper hits the side of the backboard. Lewis and Monday keep it alive. Shot clock still running here, and that's going to be down to 7. 3 on the way from Kaylee Monday. No good. Ball tapped away on the rebound from Boyle, and Burke throws it in for a second chance bucket. Campbellsville the other way. 61-54. Lady Tigers need a bucket. Lee has Boyle right wing wide open. 3 on the way. Bang! Maddie Boyle on cue with an Edward Jones payout. Pushes it back to 10. Left side. Kendrick may have walked. No call. Floater over the top of Pritchett is good. And with 10 seconds, Campbellsville will have the final look of the period as we get a foul after the shot went through. We get a foul on Burke. They say she held somebody. I looked up and Pedigo was on the ground, so we'll assume that it was BP. Second on Burke, 4 on Cumberlands as a team with 9.2 seconds remaining in this third quarter. It's an 8-point Lady Tiger lead. Pedigo, far side, working against Kendrick. Stops and now accelerates, feeds as the buzzer sounds. Wilkes up the window. Welcome to 1000. BP sets it up, and Campbellsville goes to the fourth quarter leading by 10. 66-56 your score. You're following the Lady Tigers on the Campbellsville University Sports Network.
We are Kentucky Broadcasters, your hometown radio and television stations. We bring you breaking news. We keep you safe. We serve your community in good times and in bad. Your local broadcasters are always there. We are deeply rooted in your small towns and your big cities. We champion a strong sense of civic pride, no matter how we connect. Over the air, online, and on your device. We are Kentucky Broadcasters. There when it matters.
(66-56) the score. Campbellsville University leading Cumberlands as we head to the fourth quarter. Caitlin Wilkes, the 40th member of the 1,000 point club for Campbellsville University. Congrats to Kit Kat. Bailey Pedigo set it up there as the buzzer sounds. That is the most exciting 1,000 point club member since Madison Stewart did it on a half court shot at Lindsey Wilson several years back. So Wilkes beats the buzzer the third quarter and joins the 1,000 point club all at once. A dozen for Wilkes tonight. Campbellsville gets it back to start this fourth quarter. Right side, Pedigo. Boyle back to Pedigo. She's open. 3 on the way. Get in there. Too strong. The rebound comes off to Cassie Monday. Right side. And this ball knocked away. They were looking for Burke. Pedigo got a hand on it. Long ahead. Boyle feeds Lee. She's in some trouble. And ball gets knocked loose, and it's going to go out of bounds. Wilkes tried to grab it immediately. Kind of smiles. She was fortunate that ball hit the inline prior to touching it. And here is a timeout taken by Coach Rick Reed. Looking. Has Boyle. Gets around Monday. 3 on the way. Bang! Maddie Boyle once again for CU having himself a stretch. The reigning conference player of the week is heated up in period number 2, and Campbellsville senior from Milledgeville's finest, has 16 tonight. 78-60 inside. That is Burke, and she's fouled. By Pedigo. That's going to be 3 on BP now. 2 on Campbellsville as a club. 6:31 to go. Baseline out of bounds opportunity for Cumberlands. Wilkes and Pedigo check out. Luby and Whitney Hay back in for the Lady Tigers. Monday throws it into Kendrick. And this one taken away by Campbellsville. Lee the other side. Pritchett at the elbow. Hay has the entry pass there knocked away from Luby, and we've got steps called on Campbellsville here. (78-60), 6:17 to play. Boyle going to check out. Elizabeth Bertram back in for CU. Monday lets it roll ahead, and she'll pick it up. Left side, this is Kaylee Monday, and we got a whistle here. I think Campbellsville may have pushed through the screen. Was it before the shot or after? The shot went through for Kaylee Monday. Rick Reeves motioning to count it. It's an 18-point game, largest lead of the day for CU. And the officials will huddle up and make this call. I expect it to be good. They are going to count the basket. So they're going to call that on Kayla Luby. 3 on Luby, 3 on the Lady Tigers, and it's going to stay with Cumberland, so a chance for more here. Steele going to try a long 2. That's going to be no good. And Lauren Lee fouled on the rebound. It was Kaylee Monday trying to take that away. 3 on Kaylee Monday, 3 on Cumberland's now. And with 6:04 remaining in the basketball game, Campbellsville's Lady Tigers will pitch it in. Luby, Bertram, Hay, Lee, and Pritchett the 5 for CU. For Coach Reeves and company, you've got Cassie and Kaylee Monday, Hayworth, Burke, and Lewis. Lauren Lee, the basketball for Campbellsville. Right side of the wing, that is Pritchett. She'll deck it, work at Burke, cut off a bit, now needs some help. Bertram works, goes left side, short corner, Hay, catches, now back out, she'll come. 8 to shoot. Pritchett at the free throw line, turns, had a little space, now drives, leaves it with Bertram, step back 2 on the way, that is short, and Pritchett knifes in, grabs the rebound for Campbellsville. Cumberland's got the stop, but the Lady Tigers with a second chance opportunity here. Hay working right at Burke, spins and bounces out. Pritchett back to Hay, working at Burke again, and Burke going to be called for the foul as she tried to step over in front of Whitney Hay. And that, I believe, will be 4 on Burke. Yes, 4 on Lakin Burke, 4 on Cumberlands. Victory Frederick's going to check back in. Burke out. And Whitney Hay goes to the free throw line for the Lady Tigers. That's actually, did I miss one? I did. It's 5 fouls on Cumberlands as a team. So this is a bonus scenario for Campbellsville as Whitney Hay at the stripe here. First free throw good. (79-63). 5:21 to play. Hayes' second free throw pops off. 90% on the season, gets 1 of 2. Monday works left side of the lane. Going to throw up a floater over the top of Flowers. That is good for Cassie Monday. (79-65). Hay looking for Flowers, and they're going to call an offensive foul here on Tyra Flowers, maybe a little too physical as she was trying to post up one of the Monday twins. It's going to be a turnover. I think Flowers thought that Monday fouled her, but this actually will go against Campbellsville University. 5 minutes even showing on the clock. 79-65. Boyle and Pritchett with 16 apiece to lead the way. Wilkes with a dozen. Lauren Lee has 11 and Luby 10. 5 Campbellsville Lady Tigers in double figures here. Fredericks inside, can't finish the shot. Flowers grabs and shovels it over to Hay. Hay right side of the lane, works right at Lewis, and she was fouled, no call. That would have fouled Lewis out. Pedigo looking. Throws it into Hay and gets it back. 4:40 to go. 14-point Lady Tiger advantage. They've got the basketball. Hay out front to Boyle. Defender misses. Boyle 3. That is around and out. No good. Luby quick release of the putback and 1 for Kayla Luby. 81-65, and Luby will go to the free throw line thanks to the contact of Victory Fredericks. Fredericks will check out. That is McNulty back in. Kayla Luby with a dozen tonight. She'll try to add 1 here and does. Transfer from Concordia continues to play stellar basketball here in the final go-around. Cassie Monday out top, defended by Boyle. Lady Tigers creeping closer to a victory here. Lewis hesitated on that three-point attempt as Flowers closed in. Cassie Monday tried to go across the lane and hit off. Oh gosh, Lewis just got rolled up as Flowers and Cassie Monday dove in there for it. It hit off the leg, I believe, of Hay or maybe Luby. It was one of the two. Lewis kind of was collateral damage as Cassie Monday and Flowers dove on the floor for the basketball. Her leg was underneath those two young ladies. She appears to be okay. It looked much worse than it was. It stays with Cumberlands here. Cassie Monday out front, defended by Boyle, closing in on the 4-minute mark. Here is Kaylee Monday for 3. That one is short. Rebound to Flowers. Needs help. Finally, Pedigo will get to her. And now the long pass ahead. They've got Boyle. Quickly whips it down inside. She gets the bounce as Kayla Luby gets the bucket. 16 points and 6 assists for Maddie Boyle. Cassie Monday underneath. That is Lewis in the corner for three. Rounded out, no good. Rebound to Flowers. Just snatched it with the right hand. Flowers trying to get it out of there. Finally does. Cumberland's very active, trying to take away those rebounds. Flowers will slow it down and leave it with Pedigo. 84-65. 19 points, I believe, the largest advantage here. Boyle has it. Works off the Hay screen. They'll switch. Now Luby sets the screen. Switch again. Here is Hay. Jumper on the way, in and out. Flowers had herself a rebound, and here Channing Lewis will foul out with 3:12 to play as she gets a piece of the arm of Tyra Flowers, who had her sights set on a putback attempt. So with 3:12 to go, Campbellsville will send Tyra Flowers to the free throw line. 84-65 the score. Changes here as I think Coach Rick Reeves will wave the white flag perhaps as he sends Amy Thompson in. She plays just 8 minutes a game, but the 6-foot freshman forward out of Louisville, Kentucky will get some run. Well, maybe not. He leaves the Monday twins out there. And Flowers 1-1. First, or actually, they tricked me. It's a two-shot foul here in the women's game. There is no 1-1. They're all two. Flowers' second free throw toss makes it a 20-point Lady Tiger advantage. (85-65) into the corner. That is Jaden Cox, the junior out of Sharps Chapel, Tennessee, in the lineup for Coach Reeves. And here we get a whistle away from the ball. It's going to go against Bailey Pedigo. That's her fourth. Pedigo will check out here. Campbellsville sends Maddie Nally back into the lineup. 85-65, 3 minutes even showing on the clock here. McNulty's shot is good. One more coming the way of McNulty. 81% on the season. The second free throw is good. Lauren Lee will re-enter for Campbellsville. She'll get Tyra Flowers. Flowers exits, and that'll make it Lee, Boyle, Hay, Nally, and Luby the five. Hay brings it ahead, being chased by Kaylee Monday, and she'll bounce it over to Lauren Lee. Double team comes quickly, and Amy Thompson knocks it away. Nice job for Thompson as she gets in there, and quick timeout taken by Coach Reeves before Whitney Hay can knife in to tie it up. So Thompson read that pass, knocked it away from Whitney Hay, and it'll be a turnover on the Lady Tigers with 2:48 to play in the basketball game. 85-67. This is a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here. Don't forget the Tigers coming up at the conclusion of our women's broadcast. We'll visit with Coach Ginger High-Colvin in just a bit. Again, we congratulate Caitlin Wilkes on joining the 1,000 Point Club, the 40th member of the 1,000 Point Club for Campbellsville University. Same five for Campbellsville out of the timeout. Actually, no, Pritchett will check in for Whitney Hay out of the timeout here. Cumberlands basketball. Thompson will pitch it in to Cassie Monday. They'll let it roll ahead, try to save any time on the clock that they can. Right wing, that is Jaden Cox. Back to Cassie Monday, nearly lost it. Gets around Luby, bounces one into the middle to McNulty, and her shot no good, but she's fouled by Maddie Nally. So Leanna McNulty back to the line here. That's going to be 5 on Campbellsville as a team. So 2:37 to play. McNulty with a pair of free throw tosses here. McNulty with a pair. 85-69 the count. Maddie Nally, Lauren Lee. Back to Nally. And Pritchett will come over and grab it. Cumberland's taking a lot of chances here, pulling out all the stops, trying to trap and pressure Campbellsville, force some turnovers across the lane. Boyle wanted Nally. Oh my gosh. They're going to call Nally on a foul right there. I'm not sure. We'll let that one ride. This is going to send Jaden Cox to the free throw line. Campbellsville with a 16-point advantage. Wilkes going to check back in for CU. Nally and Luby will exit. Pedigo back in as well. So, Coach Ginger Hike Alvin going to go with the starting five perhaps to try to close this thing out. First free throw for Cox off the mark. Second one, no good as well. So Campbellsville will grab it on the rebound. That's Lauren Lee. Brings it ahead. Here comes the double team. They've left Maddie Boyle wide open, and she couldn't quite collect it clean to shoot it. Pedigo spin. She's open, and I think Campbellsville content to run some clock. Pritchett bluffs the pass and now dribbles out front. Down to 10 to shoot. Lee looking, needs help. Comes to Boyle, near side. Deep. Triple. No good. Long rebound, going to go out of bounds. Nice job by Cassie Monday to work her way right in front of Wilkes, making sure that Wilkes didn't have an opportunity to kind of flick that thing back in and try to save it. 85-69. Campbellsville in pretty good shape here. Jaden Cox into the corner. Cassie Monday going to throw up a floater. That's no good. She spills to the deck, and actually Wilkes goes down. Lauren Lee goes down. I think this is going to go on Cumberlands. Yeah, there's the signal from the official. So that's going to be on number 2. That's McNulty, her first. And Lauren Lee, the young lady that will shoot free throws on the other end for Campbellsville. 11 tonight for Lee. Maddie Boyle with 16 points has matched her career high in assist at 6. First free throw is good. Whitney Hay going to check back in for shooter. Lauren Lee can push this back up one more with a make here and cannot. Long rebound comes out to Monday. That's Kaylee Monday. Here working inside is Cassie Monday. Back out to Kaylee. Out front, Jaden Cox. Open three on the way. Boyle closed in just enough maybe to impact that shot attempt. Rebound to Pritchett. Lauren Lee works across the floor. And out front to Boyle. Boyle on the dribble, works in between. Has Wilkes and back out Pritchett. Campbellsville content to run off some clock. That's really the only thing that matters here. And Lee couldn't handle that pass. Fortunately, it bounced right back to Pritchett. Inside, Lee off the window. Pedigo missed the shot. Campbellsville perhaps a new 30. Ball gets knocked out as Pedigo and Monday fought for it. Pritchett bluffs the pass inside. Campbellsville again content to run clock. Down to 10 seconds here. 45 on the game clock. Pritchett needs help. Pedigo drives in, down the inline, stops, shot up, no good. And Monday, no, that's Cox falling out of bounds. So Campbellsville again will keep the possession. And here the question is, well, I guess it doesn't matter because possession was gained in the backcourt. So it'll stay on 20 seconds of the shot clock here. Changes. Pritchett, Pedigo, Wilkes, all checking out. Boyle and Lee remain on the floor. Hay remains, I believe, as well. Hay just now getting in as she had went to the table earlier. They hand it to Lee, and she's fouled by Jaden Cox, I believe, with 32.1 seconds remaining. First on Cox will send Lauren Lee back to the line. Dozen tonight for the point guard out of Casey County High School. Mid-South Conference first teamer a few years back, second teamer last year. One more for Lauren Lee. She hit the first. She gets both this trip. 88-69. Bree Gowdy going to check in for Campbellsville. Gowdy, 5'5" sophomore guard from Campbellsville, Kentucky. And the Patriots will roll it ahead. 2.1 seconds the differential between shot clock and game clock. Cassie Monday on the dribble, working around Bertram and Gowdy here. Kaylee Monday open for three. That one no good. Ball batted out, and we're actually going to have a foul. They're going to say, hey, got into Thompson. So Thompson will go to the line here. Cumberland's going to fall to 0-1 in conference play here. Georgetown was up 20 on Lindsey Wilson earlier, so they continue their terrific play. Freed Hardeman and Cumberland are underway. It's a 3-point Cumberland lead at halftime. Bit of a surprise there, as well as Coach Epperson's club has played. Thompson gets one of two. Campbellsville with the shot clock off can dribble this thing out. Whitney Hay brings it ahead and now circles back out, picks up her dribble, pitches it out to Gowdy. 11 seconds. Gowdy back to Hay, who's content to hold. And with 5 seconds, Hay will bluff a shot. Won't do it. Has some fun with it, does Whitney Hay, and that's where the game will draw to a close here. Campbellsville University, the victory. They knock off Cumberland's. Final score 88-70 here. The Lady Tigers move to 14-1 on the season, 1-0 in conference play, 11-5 the Patriots fall to, and they are 0-1 in Mid-South Conference play. As we take a quick look at some of the numbers here before Ginger High Colvin makes her way up to our broadcast position. Take a look at the team stats here. Actually, let's look at the score by quarter quickly. Campbellsville outdoing Cumberland's by 6 in the first, 7 in the second. Cumberland's a 3-point advantage in the third quarter. And the Lady Tigers outdoing them by 8 in the fourth quarter to pull out the victory here in Williamsburg. Campbellsville finishes 31 of 66 from the field. That is 47%. They were 10 of 26 from long range, 38.5%, and 16 of 21 at the free throw line, 76% tonight. For Cumberland's 45% shooting, 26 of 57, 10 of 22 from deep, 45.5%, and 7 of 12 at the free throw line for the Patriots, 58.3%. As the head coach makes, actually, Coach, I'm going to give you a minute. I know those steps and coaching a basketball game had nothing to do with it, but those steps are, tough. So I'll give you a minute to catch your breath, and we'll look quickly at the Lady Tiger individual scoring. Maddie Boyle, 16 points tonight, 6 assists, matches her career best. She was 6 of 13 from the field. Courtney Pritchett had 16 as well. Pritchett 5 of 10 shooting, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. 14 for Lauren Lee, 7 boards for Lee. 7 of 8 at the free throw line for the Lady Tiger point guard. 15 for Kayla Luby off the bench. 6 of 7 shooting, 3 of 3 at the stripe, 4 boards for her. Caitlin Wilkes becomes the 40th member of the 1,000 point club for Campbellsville University. She tallies a dozen here this evening. 4 rebounds for Kit Kat, 2 assists. Campbellsville got 7 from Whitney Hay, 3 boards for Hay, 4 points from Bailey Pettigo, 3 helpers, 3 boards, 2 steals for BP. And Maddie Nally and Tyra Flowers post 2 points each, 6 boards for Flowers, 4 for Nally, as Coach Ginger High Colvin joins me. Did you know that about Wilkes?
I did not.
Keep up? You had something else going on, right?
We've talked about it briefly, but when the game starts, that's the last thing that I think of. But congrats to her. Holy smokes. That kid's been outstanding for us, and so glad she got that got that 1,000th one tonight. It's hard-earned 1,000. That's a good physical defensive team. So way to go for Caitlin.
And she got it on that buzzer beater at the third quarter. That was 1,000. So this is the second. Do you remember the first buzzer beater 1,000 I had?
Madison Stewart at Lindsey Wilson. That was a half-court buzzer beater.
That one will be hard to top.
There's no way Madison Stewart would have ever gotten it any other way. We know that.
In Madison Stewart fashion there, and Courtney Pritchett got hers at the free throw line in true Courtney Pritchett. Quietly,
yes.
So it's funny how those things kind of work out. But, Coach, this is a really good Cumberlands team, and Coach
really
Reeves
good.
has done a terrific job. And his guard play, the Monday Twins, Hayworth, they can shoot the three really well, and they did tonight. Yeah. You made life difficult on them down inside. The three ball kept them in it, but fortunately you guys were up to the task.
Well, when you have the Monday Twins, and they shoot the ball extremely well, so I'm not taking that away from their game. I think the best part of their game is when they penetrate and they find open shooters, because they make you scramble, and then when they scramble, they are so good at finding the open shooter. And they're not big, but they can score at the rim, draw contact. They're not afraid of contact, and they play a ton of minutes, and their motor never stops running. So they are very, very good. Just watching this team, and this is nothing against, I think Indiana Wesleyan's obviously a very good team, but we weren't fully loaded against them. I think Cumberland's, and they've lost some games they shouldn't have lost. They've played some games on the road, played it tough. Their point guards, I think, been injured a little bit. But I just think at the end of the season, this will probably be one of the best teams in the country.
As good as the Monday Twins are, there is, and I'll state, you print this, whatever you want to do, there's nobody in the country playing any better than Madeline Bull right now. She is terrific. A quiet first half offensively, but late, Cumberland started to make a bit of a run. They got it to single digits. That's the moment you kind of strap on the seatbelt and think, here we go. It's going to get interesting from here. And credit to Boyle, she continued to hit big shot in the second half.
Well, they went on a run. We needed a bucket, and you talked about Caitlin Wilkes getting the bucket. Who made the pass to the bucket? It was Bailey Pettigo. Bailey Pettigo made the play, and then Maddie Bull's first three of the game, she must have had amped up with adrenaline because it didn't even hit rim. And but
she shot that from Montgomery.
But I promise you, I knew when the second half rolled around, I felt confident that kid was going to make plays, and she made plays. And that's the thing. She made shots, but she kept the ball alive, and she did a lot of things to make plays that just defensively, she's just gotten so good at keeping it active, keeping her hands active, and making the plays that she has to make just to keep our rhythm, just to keep our momentum going. And I'm so proud of her, and I'm so proud of the way she's playing.
Kayla Luby, 15 points tonight, Coach, 6 of 7 from the field. We say this from time to time. You run out of superlatives for her and Caitlin Wilkes for what they do in the paint, but her ability to come off the bench, and it doesn't matter the scenario, whether you're up 10, down 5, whatever it may be, she plays the same game, and she just, I don't know, it's fun to watch. It's truly fun to watch for somebody to embrace a role off the bench, but be as important as she is.
Kayla Luby is a coach's dream, and I feel confident she's probably a parent's dream. She is a outstanding kid off the basketball court, outstanding, and she does it right. She does everything right. Super smart kid that does it right in the classroom. She's very thoughtful, but on the basketball